Sector is a third-person action-adventure game. Basically, you're going to get to do all the things that you'd expect in an action game. You get to use tons of different weapons, but the key thing is the glaive. With the glaive, you can pick up weapons that enemies have dropped, you can look into the environment, you can grab electricity, you can grab fire, and then you can use it against the enemies that are in front of you. Play as Hayden Tenno. He's a CIA agent. He's sent into Lazaria, an ex-Russian republic that has kind of a weird biological weapon hidden in a vault. And when Hayden gets there, this biological weapon has gotten out and it actually ends up infecting him. So he goes through the whole game slowly coming to terms with the fact that he's gradually becoming a monster, and at the same time fighting with the fact that he's changing in personality from kind of an amoral killer to a superhero. So Dark Sector isn't just a balls-to-the-wall action game. The cool thing about it is that we're pacing the combat with puzzles and story elements. So, you use the glaive and you grab fire and you light a guy on fire, that's great. But later in the game, you're going to have a puzzle where you're going to need to use electricity to spark a gas leak, to remove a barrier. So it's a nice pacing of, awesome balls-to-the-wall combat with the same time having these great puzzle elements that really make the whole thing come together. Dark Sector has been now pushed into 2008, the Q1, and actually it turns out to be a really awesome thing for the game because we get to, we were already done, we were ready for our old release date, so we get to polish the game, which is really awesome because, Dark Sector, we've got, not only the glaive, but there's other evolution powers for Hayden, and this gives us more time to put polish on those and to really make it a fantastic experience. Dark Sector is going to give you the action that you crave in terms of being able to do amazing things like cut guys' legs off, cut their heads off, use tons of different guns. But at the same time, it's going to give you a little element that's, that's going to make you think about things. It's going to make you think from the storyline about the danger of unintended consequences. It's going to make you think when you're looking at the puzzle elements, how can I use all these cool action elements in a way to progress in the game? We get a lot of comments from people talking about our previous direction in terms of our space, the game being a sci-fi game. I think as people see the evolutions, as people see what Hayden is becoming, I think they're going to realize that all of their Space Ninja dreams are going to come true. The most kick-ass moment in the game is when you use the glaive, you target a fire source, then you target an enemy that can be caught on fire, you send the glaive up, it hits the fire